Good day, everybody. I'm going to start the day off with a 1956 D roll. This is what we always wait for. I love 56D. It's a tubed roll. Appears very nice. The end of it's been toned. Used to be in paper, I suppose. Let's get a move on. Let's see, the other end is somewhere in the middle. No, it's not. There it is. Okay. This is what I was talking about. The end coin is toned on the reverse, and it's nice and bright on the obverse. So, hope everybody can hear me. I've just installed some new updates to my microphone, and hopefully I pulled it off without a hitch. Tim Morrell, first up. Let's see what Tim got. We Are Too Close. Here we go. Okay. Tim Morrell, first in line today. See if I can get my lighting a little better straightened out. There we go. I checked the reverse on the first 10 coins, even though we don't know of anything on the reverse side of the 1956D issue. It is an enigma to us. Alright, number onesie. Tim Morrell got a normal coin. Number 2 for Sureg. Let's see where we are. Maybe getting something good. Tell me something good. Let me get this in focus. There we go. Let me brighten this up just a little tiny bit. This should serve us relatively well. See if we can find anything now. Nothing there. Now, am I actually broadcasting or not? Well, hey Dan, can you hear me? Is everything okay? Can you see a picture and all? Because I've got an error on my screen. I'm not really sure what it came from. Okay, can you see my picture? All good? Okay. Well, I don't know what my issue is here. But anyway, I'll keep going. I'll look on the reverse side now of coin number 2 for Sureg. See if I can see anything pretty. Nothing there. So we move on. Coin number 3. Shiny coin guy. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking there for just a second we might have something. That little thing needs to come off of there. Let's get that off of there. Yeah, it's started to eat into the coin. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, we got nothing going on there. How about up around the rest of the design? And today has begun as a very slow day. I was in this thing for near 2 minutes before, or actually 3 minutes before anyone said anything. I was all alone. Attacking this roll all solo. Well, we got spots. That's for sure. It's big old Larry on this one. Let's check the other side here. Nothing there. That's coin number 4. Now number 5. Pat Seddon. And nothing there. Okay, keep moving. Keep moving we will. Coin number 6. Indigenous Treasures. IT Bethlehem. AKA. Got nothing there. I don't think. No, nothing there. About time I start running into something on a 56D roll. We had a number of 56D rolls that were kind of mundane recently. Let's see now. Coin number 7. Number 7. Got nothing there either. Not a bad looking coin. But not an RPM or double die. Number 8, DC. Mr. DC. It's a very, very slight double lower punch, and that could be that damaged punch that we're constantly running into. Just a couple of more reverses. Then we'll go to looking at obverse only. Here's number 9 for Shinbone. Alright, let's see what we have here. Oh, nice old die crack. Gold die crack right over the VDB. Alright, number 10, Paul Hampton. Mr. Paul. Okay. The last reverse we'll be looking at in this roll. Okay. And there. Guess we must not have a whole lot of a streaming day for people today. Everybody's out busy doing something. This one's for Mr. Hernandez. Nothing there. Number 12. Alex. All right, nothing there. Number 13. Two other rolls we've got today. One's a 1946D and the other is a 1958D. I think the 46D is next. Nanistex gets a normal coin as well. 14. This one's for Carl. And seen this die before. There is nothing special about this one either. So we shall move on. 15. Miss Sissy. Here's an RPM. Yeah, it's got doubling on both serifs. That's a decent RPM right there. There you go. Not sure which one this is, but it is pretty nice. Got a pretty one. Coin number 16, Taco John. All right. Nothing there. Number 17, Brad. Number 18 now. Mr. McCumber, are you watching? Oh, there's another one just like Sissy's. Nice little RPM there. All right. Well, at least for the one person I have watching in the audience now, I can firmly attest that you are getting a nice coin. Here we go, up to coin number 19 now, Shiny Coin Guy. See, if everybody would show up, this would be a really great roll. But I've said it a number of times, and I'll say it again, that I never really started doing these for the audience, for the, for the attendance. When I started doing these like this, the only reason I was doing them was to get it recorded so that everyone could be sure that I was being honest in the process. Used to draw names out of a bag, and that got to be too much of a pain in the butt. What are we asking? What is the tell on that? What's up, Eric? Are you asking what am I finding that shows me it's an RPM? Doubling on the mint mark. Doubled serifs. Extra bits and pieces. I'll show you when we run into another one. Everybody hear me 5x5? Everything just fine with the way I'm sounding? Here's Sissy again. Not an RPM this time around. Just a normal 56D. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, thanks, Eric. I have been able to back off my microphone considerably because I have found settings inside of Windows that have allowed me the freedom of being able to set this up the way it should have been in the first place. That is a little doubled eyelid. Very small one, but it's there. So we'll hold this one out, let Eric take a look at it and see if it's one that we can list. That one's for DC. I may have run into one or more of these earlier in the roll. So when you see these, this show, Eric, remember that 23 was the first one I found. There could be others prior to number 23 that I did not separate. Don't forget, folks, we've got the very first Waffles with Syrup show coming up this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be a hell excitement for everyone. You don't want to miss on this one because you're going to be getting some good stuff with a chance for greatness. Who doesn't like getting good stuff? Alex. Now, this one is a very late die state coin here. Obverse, anyway. Did you know the obverse and the reverse can be changed independently from one another? Meaning that you could have a very early die state on one side, a very late die state on the other side. They are not. Dies are always mentioned in pairs, but they are not actually pairs. This one's pretty late on both sides. Yep, they don't always change the dies out in pairs. I've seen a number of times where they'll change one side and then the other. Something else I kind of want to mention, as if any of you have been watching the Coins and Coffee shows, you'll know that I'm getting a rather large submission put together to take to Florida with me to turn into NGC. And I've been going through a lot of the coins, but something I did not do that I do plan on doing now, I'm going to photograph every single coin, and I'm going to find a way to put them up on the web so that I might even put them like on YouTube, and then put a printable sheet where you can print the sheet out and make your guesses as to what the grade will turn out to be on the individual coins. And you'll be able to turn in your answers for free, no cost. There'll be a prize for the winners. Winners will be the top 5 people. Let's just say the top 5%. The top 5% plus 1 if we need to of people who respond will automatically get something. Maybe one of the graded coins. Yeah, right. So Ant is out. That's okay. Ant, he is not bad at grading. He's just too hard on it. I mean, his standard is right across the line. Problem is his standard is much higher than anyone else's. It's like I want to buy all of his MS-63 coins. He was a bit better at it last night. With experience, we all get better. Experience, practice, this, that, and the others. Hello, Nanistex. Coin 32 now for Paul. Oof. That's one of them there real late die state coins there. Yeah. And it's alright when you just look at it, but when you get up close to it, it's kind of ugly. Kind of one of them coins looks like got hit in the face with a shovel. Alright, here we go. Here's Dan. Dan the man. Nothing going on here. Now number 34. Alex. Mr. Huarbe. $35, James Valley. Let's see what we've got for Mr. Valley. Yeah, I've seen this a few times. Not one of our better ones, but it is a very nice coin. Quite the coin. Not necessarily much for a variety, though. Well, I ran into those two nice RPMs toward the middle of the roll, and since then it's been a little dry. Taco John, number 37. I need to get back into being involved in my Discord server again. I've kind of fallen off the deep end with Discord. Find it difficult to get the time together where my brain is in the right space to allow me to just go and hang out live, but I'm going to do that while I'm photographing the coins I'm going to submit. So be watching the Copper Coins Discord server in the Voice Hangout channel. Pet Seddon. Nothing there either. This die is a very common one to this roll. Lots of examples in here. Shinbone. Nothing there. I knew Eric was going to do that. I appreciate that, Eric. The Copper Coins Discord. This is another one of our minor doubled eyelids. I'm sure we've seen this die around. I just haven't picked up on it. Let me make it a little brighter, make it easier to see. Right there, right below the end of the eyelid, is a possible secondary there. What's up, DC? Haven't missed a lot. There's a decent RPM we found two examples of toward the first third of the roll. Haven't found much since then. Been kind of quiet, you know? You getting your poop in a group? I've been working on getting my turds in a stack too. Brad. Coin number 42. Well, that's kind of an interesting little bit of damage going on there under the 1. But we've seen this die pair before a few different times. I'd like to get back into doing some shorts and stuff like that, Eric. It's been a while since we've really explored in that direction. Hello, Mr. Rezak. How you doing, buddy? Guys, don't forget about this show this evening. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. Should be real fun. While we navigate our way around how we're going to do this into the future, I think it's going to be a show of continuance. This is the premiere edition of it this evening. 7 o'clock Eastern Time. $45 goes to Shinbone. Connected to the knee bone. Connected to the foot bone. Number 46, Mr. Mickey. Nothing there. 147 now, Paul Hampton. That's another one of the doubled eyelids there. Yep. Little bunch of fluff out in front of the eye. Looks like an eyelid. We'll have to let Eric get a good close study on it with both eyes. See if it turns out to be exactly that. Coin number 48 now for Carl. And, well, nothing too important there. Just a normal coin. Coin number 49. This one for Brad. Let's see what Brad gets. It's one of the normal coins from a normal die. Now, the last coin in the roll. Number 50 goes to Sureg. And another normal coin. From a die pair I recognize. I don't know. That could be a different doubled eyelid. I'll hold it out and just let Eric take a look at it. I don't think we're going to be able to list that one, but you never know. Alright, that does it for that roll. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 die varieties found during the show in this roll. I'm thinking there's probably going to be some more once we go back and start going through the earlier set of the roll again. I appreciate it, folks. If you can, how about you join me here in just a few more minutes and I will get the next roll out and get that going. That will be on reveal number $7.99. So go out in the lobby and find it and go in there, and we will see you in just a few minutes. I've got to restart my computer to see if I can straighten out my problems with YouTube. I'll be back.